I have a bunch of mirrors because...
I'm pretty. I need to look at myself from every angle.
Well, hello my lovely nestlings and welcome to today's video where I am going to try out the Charlotte Tilbury foundation and the powder. If you're new, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm 45, from the Netherlands, hence the accent, and I am a light warm olive, and I think that is the most important thing. Those two factors are the most important thing in today's video, because this foundation has been all over the internet, hasn't it? And now little old me is trying to get a slice of the pie. But because I am 45, I have lines in my face, you know, stuff going on, and I am a light olive, I think I can bring something else to the table. So you see me in a bit, you see me applying the foundation, and I give you some initial thoughts. I will also show you in natural light, and at the end of the day I will give you my overall thoughts. Now this video is kind of a first impression, but I do know very quickly if I'm going to like a foundation or not, because if I really don't like it, I don't really want to try it out anymore. But today you get my first impression and how it's looking on an older skin, and if it is olive enough. So I got shade 5. I ordered it from Charlotte's own website, and they have a Dutch branch here, so I did not have to pay import tax and everything. I have shade 5 neutral, which is marketed as a fair to medium neutral olive. Fair, well, not so much. I am not fair. I'm light medium. I'm light on the lighter spectrum of light medium right now because we are in winter. But if you are fair, this is way too dark for you. But it is an olive. And I can see that because it's not warping. So that is good. There were no real tips or tricks on the site, or at least that I could find, on how to apply it. So I applied it actually with my fingers on one side and with a sponge on another side. And I think we're just going to get into it. So without any further ado, grab a drink and a snack, get comfortable, because here comes me applying the foundation. Okay, zoomed in. Yeah, shade 5. I already said that, right? So basically it doesn't really give you any tips on how to apply it, I think. So just says from the center out. So let's first see if the color is a good match. Let's see. Lately I really do like applying foundation with my fingers, but I'm very curious to see what is going to happen. If it's olive enough. It's definitely olive. So there's that. Okay, so I'm just going to do this side with my fingers a bit. It feels nice. It feels emollient enough to spread around. That's basically, you know, sometimes you have foundations that you're like, it feels a little bit too dry to spread around, and then I need a little bit of oil underneath. Let me get a little bit of a magnification so I can see what I'm doing better. What can I say? I'm old. So this shade is described as a fair, what is it? Fair neutral? Fair light. Let me see. It's the perfect shade for you if you have fair medium skin with neutral olive undertone. Well, fair, no. Light, yes. If you're fair, this is too dark, honestly. Actually, depth-wise, looking at it on my hand right now, it looks like the perfect shade for me in between. So maybe a tad too dark now, although, can we focus on me? Thank you. Although it seems to be blending in very, very nicely. That's why I'm doing 1/2, so you can kind of see the difference. Oh yeah, I have no primer underneath. I have my skincare. I do have an oil in my skincare right now. If you hear anything, they are sawing metal outside. That's what you're hearing. It's 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. I don't know if the neighbors will like it, but yeah. It's not really my concern. I'm actually in my walking outfit because I'm going to be walking with my bestie in 45 minutes. So I can also give a wear time test because I can wear it all day. I also got her powder, by the way. I got it in medium, which is good because, oh my freaking lord, that's very, very light. And I always do a little bit of foundation on my eyes because as an olive, I don't have an eye base that is olive. So every shade warps, and I want the eye base a little bit lighter so that where I don't place eyeshadow, which is basically that part, it's not orange, you know. So I have done 1/2 of my face. I can still see a little bit of redness, so let's kind of tap over a little bit. Oh yeah, it's described as a neutral olive. Now I do have to say that I think I also have a neutral from Lisa Eldridge, which is more cool than this one. So if you are a neutral olive but on the cooler side, this may be a little bit too warm for you. It does feel like a nice foundation though. Let's go over it with the sponge a bit. Just, you know, way. Yeah, so basically 1/2 done and 1/2 not. It doesn't cover everything. It is kind of already setting though, which is nice. It looks to be building on itself as well, which is also nice. So yeah, done, not done. I kind of want to see this, grabbing a little bit more, this with the sponge, this side. Although, because then you shear it out more, you know. No, I think I need to, maybe I need to pump on a little bit. I feel like you have a little bit more time to work with it when you're using your fingers. But that could just be me. So I'm just basically pumping small bits on the sponge at a time. Okay, let's see if I can build it. Oh, that's a lot. Build it up with the sponge. And I can, which is good. Okay, so pumping a little bit on the sponge, or the way that I used to do it. Why am I looking at my microphone? I don't know. I also have a sheet like that I can use. I can also pick it up from the back of my hand if I want to. I think both methods are pretty. I don't know, maybe, does she have a concealer? I think so, right? But yeah. Let me grab a little bit of concealer. Just a hint. It's not hers, but... I saw that she actually... And I have to kind of eat my words a little bit because I thought that she did not have olive shades, and she does. So also in her normal foundation she has olive shades. It does crease a little bit on me underneath my eyes, but everything does. So let me zoom you in more. So we can kind of do a close-up a little. This is what it looks. Why are my ears so red? Because I'm warm, that's why. This is how it's looking pre-powder. So when I do this, the sexy pose, you know, it kind of, I feel like it kind of flows. I don't feel like my neck is, or my head is a lot darker than my neck, so that is good. So shade wise it's a good match for me, I think. I don't really see warping going on. Now I'm also going to show you what it looks like in natural light. And I'm going to use her powder because I'm actually very, very interested to use her powder today. So let us do that. Let me get some brushes. And let's start with my under eye. So I have the shade medium. I have the special packaging because I'm extra. So I have the shade medium. Okay. Set the rest of my face, and I usually am more, I usually like loose powders more. Now this is a foundation that I probably want to set because I don't like a sticky face. I like my face to feel like face, not a sticky mess. But I don't want to overly set it. So this is how I'm going to set it right now. This is what it's looking like right now. I'm going to finish off the rest of my face and then I will show you what it looks like with everything on. I finished everything off. I used the Natasha Denona Gold palette again because I can, and then I used the Charlotte Tilbury blush in Walk of No Shame, a Becca highlighter in, I think it's Own Your Light, just a lip gloss from Manny, and then that's basically it. Falsies are Baby Doll Style 723 that I love so much. But yeah, this is how it's looking now. I feel that maybe it is a tad too dark for me right now that everything is on, but it's a hint. So it looks very pretty. It behaved very well with my other products. I feel like it has set now. I don't want to powder it anymore. I haven't, but it worked well with the other powder products. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go away because I'm going to go walking with my bestie in a bit. When it's light enough, I will show you how it is looking in natural light. And then at the end of the day, I will come back, show you how it's looking then, and give you my thoughts on my initial thoughts on the foundation, because I will keep on trying it. But so far, first impression upon application, I really like how it's looking. I think it looks pretty and it looks nice and healthy, and yeah, that is it. So this is it so far. Let me come in a little closer. This is what it's looking like, but I again will show you in natural light, and it will look as it looks outside, and that's how I do my makeup. So yeah, I'll be back in just a little bit. Hello, I am outside, as you can see, bundled up because it's cold and dreary, but I wanted to show you the foundation. Oh yeah, ignore the pink because it kind of warps the color a bit. So let's do it like this. So here you see it. Let me stand still a bit. So this is what it's looking like. And I think it does look pretty outside, at least. So yeah, I am going to, well, especially now that it is dreary, and I will have my coat a little bit higher up, I can really try it out. So that's what I'm going to do. And I will see you, well, for me, a couple of hours, for you, just a little bit. I am back, obviously. It is almost 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'm not really ready to take my makeup off, but I was like, let me film the last check-in and give you my thoughts before I forget. So basically what I'm noticing, let me zoom you in so I can show you. So basically when I look in the mirror, it looks nice. Yes, it has worn away here, but I have been eating vegan burgers, so, and I'm a messy eater, so that it's kind of away here, it's not really weird. That it's kind of away here is not really weird either, because it's cold outside. You saw the check-in that I had my jacket up high, so and I'm used to it wearing away here. It wore away very, very nicely though. Honestly, there where I put my concealer, which is here, it has worn away the most. For the rest, it's still on. Even on my forehead, I don't know if you can see it, it's still on. It has gathered a hint here in this line that I have here, but it's not really a line anymore. It's kind of a groove. And it gathers always there. It almost always gathers here as well, especially at the end of the day. And I did not really feel like it did that much, at least. So also, I don't think it has weird things around my nose. No, it looks no weird gathering here around my nose. I have also been wearing a beanie so that it is worn away here. It's not really that weird, but overall I think that the foundation, let me put everything back. No, wrong side. Like that, I think. Yes, I think that was the setting. Overall, I think the foundation looks nice. I think it looked very, very pretty when I first applied it. Now, I did want to set it because, as I said, I don't like sticky face. It did kind of set on its own. It took a little bit longer, but the foundation I have been wearing lately is the one from Lisa Eldridge, and it sets very, very quickly, especially on me. Honestly, most of the time I don't have to powder it, especially now that we're in winter. So this one is a little bit more emollient, and I could also see that when I applied it. I could see that it had a little bit of luminosity. Now I was actually talking to my friend Debbie. I will link her channel down below. You have heard me talk about her if you are not new at least. Her channel name is Debutante. I was talking on her to her on Marco Polo, and I said, you know what I noticed is that it is looking very healthy and fresh. And well, the Lisa Eldridge foundation is very skin-like and almost, you know, a little bit more matte like my neck is, which is more natural. This had a little bit more, I don't know, a healthy glow to it without making me look like a disco ball, without sliding around on my face. So yeah, the shade as well, I thought was a nice match. I did not feel, but I have to look back at the footage. But looking at myself in the monitor and what I can kind of see outside, it did not warp on me. It did not make me look pink or orange or any of that. So I think it was a nice shade match. Maybe a tad too dark right now, but just a tad. Maybe, I don't know, half a shade or something like that. Yeah, I cannot wait to try this one out more. I hope this video was helpful. I know that a lot of people have already reviewed this, but when I went looking for shade 5, because I thought that that would be my match, I could not really find any. So I hope that if you are a light to light medium olive like myself, that this was helpful for you. That you can at least, you know, hear on my feedback. Again, I'm a light warm olive, but I'm not extremely warm. I'm more warm than neutral, if that makes any sense at all. If I have a foundation that is too neutral, like the Lisa Eldridge number 9, for instance, is a little bit too neutral for me, I need to warm that one up a bit. Maybe that is helpful for you. Yeah, let me know down below if you are eyeing this foundation. Let me know if my review helped. Either way, that you know that you need shade 5 or that you absolutely don't need shade 5. Let me know down below. And if you have some of her other foundations, let me know how those are for you as well. Because honestly, I'm very, very much interested to try out other foundations of her. But so far, again, I really like it. I'm going to keep on trying it, and I will let you hear my final thoughts in the Best of Beauty of I think January already, which will be online in the beginning of February. This was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful. Let me know down below your thoughts, and I am going to wish you a fantastic day, a fabulous evening. May your foundation always match your neck, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye, guys.